friends. Happy Tuesday. Usually I get this video out on Monday, but as you know, yesterday was a holiday. And what a great weekend, y'all. At the campground, we did a benefit for the Fisher House. And what the Fisher House is if you heard of the Ronald McDonald House, which is for kids to stay, or families to stay at while kids are in the hospital. The Fisher House is for veterans' families to stay at while the veterans are in the hospital. So the same concept, but it's for our veterans. And we were able to raise almost $2,000, which is amazing. Amazing, you guys. So we're getting on this video just a little bit late, but we're going to get it done. And I don't think I did this video last week, so we're kind of catching up, and you'll see we've come a long way in a couple of weeks. So let's just get to it. Okay, first up is our monetization tracker. And let's get on here. I should have already had this done for you guys, but we will get there. Hold on, going to my channel. Well, let's go back here. We're at 235 subscribers. So let's use, feeling kind of purple today. Okay, this is 100. So this will be 200. 10. 20. And 30. That was a pretty good little jump. You guys, want to show you something here. Look at this. Look at this one video of mine. Savings Challenges. 1.5 thousand, 1,050, I guess it's 1,500 views. Ain't that great? I don't know what's different about that one or why it got picked up by YouTube, but I'm tickled pink with it. I wish I knew so I could get these others up there, but oh well. That's where a lot of those new subscribers came from. Okay, now we'll go to the watch hours. So we have to go into the studio here. And our watch hours for the last year is up to 748.7. So almost 750. So this is, 100, 200, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will be 2 of these. 7. So we get color in 4. So that's good. It's real good. Let me get you all in a little closer. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to color this one, even though we're only 1.3 away from it. We'll wait and get it next week. Alright. And that, I think that's pretty evened out. 250 subscribers is a fourth of the way. And we're almost at, we're working on our 1,000 hours here. So which is a fourth of the way. So we're pretty well on track. That's good. Okay, up next is our piggy. And we are going to be doing some coloring. I figured it out. And in Waco's, which is my savings account for my retirement, extra retirement, because I do have a retirement through my employer, but this is extra. I want to save on top of that. We have 2,000, and in my stocks this morning, I had 22.18 available to me for a total of 42.18. So that means right here at 4,200, we're just barely over, and we get a color, which is great, because we don't get a color this one every time. But if you'll see, that makes us 50%. We're halfway there for the year, which is right on track, since tomorrow is June 1st. I'm very, very happy about that. This is the best I've ever been able to do, you guys, this year, and that's because of you all. That's because I know that I have to stay on task if I want to get my videos done. So that's what I wanted. That's why I started this YouTube channel, is to become, so I would have to stay on task or give it up, and I'm not going to give it up. So you're keeping me on the straight and narrow. Okay, and then I want to do what's going to be these little hole things in black. This. Oh, that's his ear. Well, I guess he's going to have a black ear now. Okay. Should have been pink probably, but oh well. All right, so that's where we're at on our retirement. Okay, way to save. As you can see here, last week we were at 309.6. I lost exactly 0.6. Now we're at 309. So let me see, where's my green? I'm going to quit. One thing I'm going to quit doing was I had per pound. As long as I lose, I'm going to add $10. I don't care if it's 0.1. It's just too hard to keep up with otherwise for me. I forgot to write that in there. So we're adding $10 today. And I'm doing better at this. Not perfect, not losing like I'd like to be, but we are moving in the right direction. So, as you can see, I already filled it out. And we should be, when I add the money, at 67. I had a 20, because I was going to pull change out of here. So, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 67. And this is going toward Hawaii. I've got about 4 years to save for Hawaii. Almost exactly right now since school just ended. So when I turn 58, I'm 54, and when I turn 58 and school's out that summer, which is right now, 4 years from now, I'm going to head on my big trip cross country in the motorhome, end up in California, get on a cruise to Hawaii, travel back home after that. So big, big, big trip. All right, this one, that was a couple weeks ago. I just wanted to leave it in here to keep myself reminded. Things I need for my life to run smoothly. I've got to add money back when I get my state taxes to my sinking funds, and we'll get back on that binder. It hasn't happened yet. I did get these two things booked. I'm going to work real hard on my health and my home this week. Or not this week, this month. All right, next up, the Budgeting Community link. We are on week 2. Mom Talks and Budget. Insert picture here. And Free to Fly Budgeting. We'll start with Mom Talks and Budget. I've been subscribed to her for a little while. Her name is Shy. She's a married mom of 2. And she started her budgeting journey. I think she has most of her debt paid off. She's very, very knowledgeable and stays on task. Very soothing, her voice, and listening to her. She's really, really great budgeter. Free to Fly Budgeting. Picture here. Miss Michelle, I love this lady. She is so knowledgeable, and I found her channel probably a few months ago, and we just hit it off. She's like my budget bestie. This woman, I'm telling you, her count, her subscriber count should be through the roof. If everybody would watch her, they would know just how great she is. So that's my shout outs this week. I also wanted to tell you I came up with this. I didn't came up with this. Miss April came up with this, but I came up with this part. I made an envelope and I made a cover for it just from this. I have filled out my links, and I went ahead and went all the way around. I had to stick some in here, and I had to make a heart here, but we've got everybody in here. And what I want to do, let's see if we can get you in frame, is each link or spot, or this spot's worth $2, is worth $5. And I'm going to keep myself on task of doing what I'm supposed to do for these ladies. Budgeting April was week 1 and Hands and Bands week 1. I did do two video shout outs to these ladies. This week we are on Mom Talks and Budget and Free to Fly. Miss Michelle, I love, and Shy. I'm going to make sure this is their first shout out. And later in the week, I'll do a second shout out to them with some more information on their channels. And when I do that, let's see, where's my highlighter? I'm going to use, my green is about out, you guys. I'm going to have to get another one, but we're going to highlight this one in. If I can, I may have to switch to yellow or something. Because this green has about had it. I use it so much. But what my goal is to get this colored in, to keep myself on task, and reward myself for doing what I'm supposed to do. And for each link or each shout out person, we're going to be adding $5. So this week we're putting in $10 because I completed my tasks. And what we're saving this for is my birthday. I was thinking I want it to be something for me because I don't do a whole lot for myself. And since this challenge is something I have to do and work toward that I want to get done, I thought, what do I never do for myself? And for my birthday, which comes January the 2nd, we hardly ever have any money left because it's right after Christmas and it's winter. And so the weather may be bad, so we don't never plan anything. But my husband's birthday is in September, and we've done a lot of big birthday things for him. So I thought I would like to do a little weekend getaway. So for this challenge, it's going to go for my birthday getaway. And at the end of it, if I could do everything and complete it, it'll be $210 toward that weekend getaway. So that's what I'm doing with it. I hope you all like it and think this is a good challenge. I think it's just adorable, and I thank Miss April, as always, for coming up with it, Budgeting April. You'll also need to check out her channel and Hands and Bands. But in my description, I will have Mom Talks and Budget linked, or a link for you to get on her channel, and of course, Miss Michelle Free to Fly Budgeting. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you like my content, subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.